What I'm getting ready to share with you ought to make your blood boil. It ought to enrage you, and it ought to cause you to use your voice to make a difference on this subject. What is the subject? The subject is the Christian persecution around the world, but namely the genocide of Christians in Nigeria. It is crazy how many Christians are being killed there. Since 2009, 125,000 Christians have been murdered for their faith. Every single day in 2025, 32 Christians are being killed a day. Have you heard what I just said? That ought to enrage you. Who's doing this? It is the Islamic extremists that are doing it. And they're killing Christians. They're wiping them out. And the Nigerian government is turning a deaf ear to the calls for help. And it is a literal genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And somebody needs to be speaking out against it. And that ain't all. Most of the people being killed are men. Many of the women that are not being killed are being captured, and they are being abused and all manners of evil done to these ladies and children. You realize that these people are dying. Their blood is being shed because of their faith. You don't hear about it in the news media very much. Every now and then there's a news agency to pick it up, but most of the extreme left bunch ain't saying nothing because it don't fit their narrative. And I'll tell you something else too. These Christians being killed there, they're black Christians. Where is Black Lives Matter? They ain't doing nothing. They say, well, that's over there. Well, so is Palestine. I sure saw that you done things for them. You had your protest about that. You put your dog in that fight, but you ain't doing nothing for the Christians. Why? Because it don't fit your narrative. That's why. And not only that, where are the moderate Muslims people? So you can't talk about Muslims like that. Wait a minute. All I'm saying is if you're a Muslim and you don't agree with this kind of thing, you need to be putting your dog in the fight. You need to be speaking up against those extremists out there and let people know that you do not agree and you do not want to see this happen anymore. I'll guarantee you this, if this was some crazy religious group that calls themselves Christians out there doing something like this, you would hear my voice on it every day. I'd be ringing that bell. I'd be beating it like a drum because that don't represent who we are as Christians. And you should, if you think this is not what you are, then you need to be speaking about it yourselves. All I'm saying is that Christians of all people, we need to be praying for these folks and the families of these folks and that country. We need to be praying for the protection of the ones that are there just trying to have church. They ain't hurting nobody. They're just trying to have church and worship the Lord Jesus Christ in public. And we need to be praying for them. We need to be concerned for them. And we need to petition our government to step in and to do some sanctions. I remember Trump did some sanctions on them before, but then Biden, he reversed it. And that's just a mess. We need to do it again. We need to bear down on and see if we can't make this stop. Y'all, let's be praying for them. Come on, y'all. Let's follow Jesus.